Oh my God. Your boy is back. What up, Fight World? It's your man. It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Smash the like button. We working. Picture me rolling. Death Row East, baby. Shout out to Jose de Jesus. We still working. We still mobbing. We still grinding, though. California, yay. Part motherfucker 2 without Dre. Let's get it. Pictures rolling all day. I said we free like OJ all day. Believe that. Smash the like button. Y'all come in. Ego about to cook it up. Yeah, man. I'm the new Gordon Ramsay of this place. New sheriff in town. Wolfgang Puck. Chef Boyar E. And we about to cook these, man. We about to cook. We about to cook them. Shout out to Philadelphia. I ain't talking about a Denzel and Tom Hanks movie. But shout out to Philadelphia, Philly. Brotherly love. TZ Frank. I'm feeling good to be Frank. I said I'm TZ Frank. I'm feeling good to be Frank. It's Nathan. I'm Hot Dog. That's Frank's. Let's get it. We just working. The man Wilder, he impressing. He got impressed. We got to talk about it. Miami, Florida, 305. We got to talk about it. This boy Wilder, he had a very good media day. I covered it. Hope you guys tune into that video. If not, check it on my channel. Shout out to Big Money. Man, we just making that big money. Shout out to TZ Frank. I said TZ Frank, not to be Frank. It's Nathan. I'm Hot Dog. You better relish this moment. Hot Dog, relish the moment. Frank, Nathan. Oh my gosh, let's get it. The Stream King has returned. Shout out to Isaiah Lewis, and we like Lennox Lewis. We the truest. I want his heart. I want to eat his kid. It's spinal. Yeah, I'm coming back with that spinal. Yeah, what y'all know about that? He's no Alexander. He's no conqueror. Lennox Lewis. Lennox, I'm coming for you. Let me stop for Lennox Lewis. See me at a fight and fucking jab my fucking head off. Hey, Lennox, I was just playing, dog. That motherfucker kind of big still. Yeah, I'm just playing, Lennox. I love you, Lennox. Nah, but Mike Tyson, my dude. Lennox, I'm coming for you, sweetie. I'm coming to get you. Spitting out lyrics, homie. I'm with you. I came to get down. Yeah. I'm feeling good, man. Lennox, I'm coming for you. Mike Tyson was tripping in that interview, bro. He said, Lennox, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, sweetie. That motherfucker said, sweetie. Like that rapper, Sweetie, this motherfucker. Bruh, when she first came out, I didn't know what her name was. Why she spell it like that? Why she spell Sweetie like, I thought the bitch name was Saute and shit. I'm like, who the fuck is Saute? Like, motherfucker making some bell peppers and mushrooms. Bitch name is Saute. Bruh, these new rappers is, I don't know, man. I'm cut from their cloth, that old hip hop, that Wu-Tang shit. I don't know about these new Sweetie and, you know, Schwarzen, the Swastika, Saute, all these motherfuckers, bro. I don't know what these names, you know, Little Lamb Chops and all that shit. And he think he be gassing. Little Lamb Chops really be on the track thinking he killing shit. These new rappers is crazy. Like, you heard that new Lil Lamb Chop? Like, Lil Lamb Chop? Bro, why is that your name to begin with? Motherfucker named Lil Lamb Chop think he killing shit. These motherfuckers don't even be talking about nothing. Do it person. Drink it for Lucifer. Like, what the fuck? Did he say Lucifer? Drink it for Lucifer. Screw it, yo. Screw it, you do it, yo. Listen to Lucifer. Like, why would you listen to Lucifer, bro? This motherfucker. What did you do with sipping no juices? Sipping no juices. Sipping no juices. Lucifer. Like, bro, I'm not listening to this fucking Lucifer mashup. You motherfuckers suck. I listen to Lucifer. Get in the slice of the pizza with the Little Caesars. Like, what? Is this like you really wrote that? Ugh. Yeah, yeah. Get it a slice of pizza. What to the Caesar? What to the little Caesar? Pizza. Slice of pizza. Get in a slice of the pizza. How about the Lisa? How about the fucking with Lisa? Fucking with Simpson. Fucking with Lisa. Okay. Like, get us a pizza. Eat it with Lisa. That's Mona Lisa. Bro, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get it a pizza, Lisa. Creature, feature, get it a Lisa. Got a yeast infection, research, Lisa, no detector, pull it to stay, no to 12, nigga fuck 12, fuck this bitch, fuck these, abracadabra, abracadoo, abacazoo, shabazuzu, shaba, zaba, shaka, zulu. I'ma hit you with the tula, shaka, zula. I'ma hit you like kunta, kinte, cut off your foot, cut off the foot, like, what? Them motherfuckers really think they be gassing, bro. Like, cut off your what? I am like Shaka Zulu. Hit it with Root. Hit it with Luther. Hit it with True. Hit it with Deuce. Get it the sip it the Deuce. Sip it that Kunta Kinte. Cut off your feet with the Uta. Hit the bus shooter. Hit you with like, shut the fuck, bro. I can't get. I don't know what y'all hearing, but I be hearing something different. I fuck with Roddy Ricch though. That motherfucker catchy. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. But it's still California. You already said. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's that fucking Cali shit. Yeah, I fuck with Roddy Ricch, bro. That motherfucker be. I be pulling out the box. The motherfucker eat. Bro, that beat is catchy. How you just gonna eat or some shit? That motherfucker. Yeah, smash the like button. Yeah. That shit, oh my God. All you had to hear is that motherfuckers. Bro, he was just in the studio and the chair was squeaky. They had a wooden chair in the studio. I'm like, man, we need some WD-40. Man, fuck that. Put that on the track. Dude, this fucking chairs, this shit slap. Them motherfuckers. Pull that the stick of the right, pull that the cool, not a lot. Really, stop, nigga fucked up. Bro, this shit, that shit. Nah, that shit, that sound like some Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore shit. That shit, man. Y'all don't know about that. Pull that the cool, not a lot. One of them, nigga fucked up. That motherfucker, rusty wooden chair. You know when you cheat on your bitch and shit, when you come home late. After a night full of cheating and you trying to sneak in the house and the whole house be loud, that's what happened. You put the key in the door, that motherfucker, your bitch sleeping and you trying not to wake her because you smell like lady's perfume from that night full of cheating. And you trying to come in the house quiet after cheating. I know some of y'all some dogs and shit. Scooby-Doo, Scrappy-Doo. Y'all some dogs cheating on your girl coming in, trying not to make no noise, and this is all you hear. You put that key in the door. Oh shit. Cheating on your bitch, fuck, nigga, fuck, Let's get it. I'm ready. Y'all some cheaters. Hey, that's my show. Hey, somebody weird is hosting the new episode of Cheaters. Like a rapper or something. I forgot. I just seen it. Hey, you see the episode of Cheaters with Joey Greco? That motherfucker got stabbed. Yeah, mind your business. Mind your business, lady. They really stabbed the bull. Bro, that shit was funny. Y'all didn't see that? Bro, that's what happens when you be in motherfuckers' business and shit. Bro, this dude was cheating with a bitch on a boat. And then Joey Greco did some Mission Impossible shit and jumped on the boat. And he's like, what are you doing? Why are you cheating on Cindy? And that motherfucker pulled out that blade and said, start shanking his shit. That was funny. I mean, I'm glad he's all right, but that shit was funny. Yeah, it's Peter Guns. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I don't know. I can't picture Peter Guns on, I don't know. I have to watch it. For Uptown Baby. Hey, that beat was, where that beat at? Hold on. Nigga for 12 for a swat, but let that. Bro, that one hit that they had, Uptown, baby. That shit. That deja vu. No fighting. No fight. Shakira try to copy that shit. Uptown, baby. Bro, that's how you know. Instead of like the Jaws shark music, when a motherfucker cheating at the bowling alley, Peter Gunn's finna walk out to that music on Cheaters. He's the new host, that motherfucker. What are you doing here? Why are you cheating on her? Hey, that shit hard. Hey, Myron Dinner, you gotta stop, bro. He said Bud versus Van Herding gonna be a war. Bro, I'd rather see Terence Crawford fight Van Helsing than a motherfucking Van Herding from South Africa. Oh shit. But wait, there's more. That might be why Aram said he wants, oh wow, remember Aram said he wants Bud to fight in Africa? That might be why. Bro, I'm a genius. I just thought of that right now. Bruh, they might really have Bud fighting out because he from South Africa. So that might be why he said that. Remember Aram said, Terence Crawford, he African booty scratcher, he's gonna fight in Africa. Remember? I just put that 2 and 2 together. You know, young Matlock, young Perry Mason. Oh my gosh, what you facing? I'm like Angela Lansbury, Murder, She Wrote. Every time I drop a quote, it's Murder, She Wrote. I think that might be the game plan, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, these companies in boxing do not know how to market black people. They be like, oh yeah, give Terence Crawford some overalls and unconnect one of the straps, and he could come out with a clock like Flavor Flav. Like, bro, you don't have to do all that to impress black people. Like, bro, what you talking about? He had to come out with overalls and shit. Yeah, I like trash. Naughty by nature. Oh, shout out to Cam 2 Fuego. Man, we so fuego. I missed it. Get some claps up. We got a new member. It's really going down, bro. It's going down. Yeah, I'm not from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. You African booty scratcher? What movie is that from? He said, my daddy said the first body came from Africa. So that means all y'all from Africa. All y'all. I ain't from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. You African booty scratcher? Hey, I ain't trying to be petty, but that shit was funny. That shit, when he said that, like, that shit was pretty funny. Like, that would have had, at my elementary school, it would have been lit after that. Nah, it's Boys in the Hood. He said, I ain't from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. You African booty scratcher. That shit was funny, low key. I don't know if that's PC now. Shout out to Africa. But anyway, now that's making sense. They finna have Terence Crawford in Africa. Kumbaleisha, ualaleisha, kumbaleisha, ualaleisha, but kumbaleisha, ualaleisha, kumbaleisha, alaway, kumbaleisha. Bro, they finna have the Coming to America. She's your queen to be. They finna Bud Crawford finna walk out to the queen to be shit. No, I know what it is I like. What do you like? Whatever it is you like. Bro, they finna have her walk Bud out. Bro, the Africa shit, I'm not understanding. I hope he don't fight Van Herding, bro. That's not really what I think is it. He said, at least I got a father. I'll get my brother shoot you in the face. Yeah, that escalated too quickly. He got that mad at the dad joke. Like, you can't call someone an African booty scratcher and then make a dad joke, and then when he rebuttals your shit, then you say, I'm gonna get my brother to shoot you in the face. Like, y'all kid, like, that's a little bit. That, bro, imagine if you just was playing dice or, just anything, and the motherfucker said, you roast him back after he started, I'll get my brother to shoot you in the face. All right, you doing too much now. Yeah, you've gone too far. You've crossed the line at this point. What? Bro, that's the ultimate 0 to 100. 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Yeah, you went 0 to 1,000. Like, we was just, these were kids jokes. These was funny. Like, this was like harmless fun, roasting. And you talking about, I get my brother shoot you in the face, AK-47. Like, goddamn, like, who is your brother? Hannibal Lecter? Huh? Yeah, hello, Clarice. I once was a caretaker who tried to test me. Ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Like, who the fuck is your brother? Tukey Williams out this motherfucker? Yeah, rest in peace to Tukey. Hey, Tukey was swollen in a motherfucker, bro. Bro, how do you just get that big and just be in the street and in prison and shit, bro? Tukey was just, yeah, what's poppin'? Bro, Tukey was so buff, I think they just had him on a game show. Like, he was just, he was just crippin', and they just put him on a game show. I forgot what show it was, but he was really on the show. Bruh, Diesel. Tukey was just hub. Bro, how they just put him on a game show, and he was just flexing. Bro, you a gangbanger. That's like a legendary gangbanger. Just the fact that you was just so diesel, they just put you on a game show and had you flexing. That motherfucker. It's Tukey. It's Tukey, cut. Tukey, cut. Like, bro. He was on the Gong Show. That's what it was. Yup. Bro, he was just on the Gong Show for being hub. That's legendary street moves. Bro, that's the Gong Show. That's like going on America's Got Talent as a gang member and just being buff and flexing. Yeah, America, motherfucking Crenshaw, Compton, we got South Central LA, we got talent too, bro. It's just going on there flexing. Can you imagine that? Like, America's Got Talent, and you just, what's up, cut? I got talent too, right there, cut. I got the talent. Like, you just went to the, you just got on national TV just for being hub. Like, yeah, that's a legendary move, bro. Hey, real brother, hey, blood. Hey, you tripping, bro. He said, yeah, gong that bitch if you want to, cuz. I have street niggas out here. We 30 deep, you get packed out. Yeah, cuz. Yeah, hit that gong. I dare you. I dare one of you motherfucker, cuz. Yeah, it would be all bad. You had a motherfucking Nipsey Hussle in the 60s and shit. Yeah, hit that gong. I dare one of y'all folk. I dare you folk to hit that gong. Hit that gong, cuz. Motherfucker. Hit that gong. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, send me home, bitch ass nigga. I dare you send me home. Like, I'm having a good day. Y'all don't care. Y'all just want to talk boxing. Man, fuck all y'all, cut. that was 0 to 100. I'm sorry. No, I don't mean that. Bro, I keep getting these emails. They keep wanting to work with the boy. But I want it to be the right brand deals. Cause I ain't trying to sell no fucking tummy tea to y'all. You know, fucking waist trainers. Fuck, I look like. You want your waist to look like Courtney Cox? Get the Boxing Ego waist trainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, y'all say I sold out if I sold weight trainers. Y'all say yeah, get this flat tummy tea. You know, Black China uses it. I use one. Hey, bro, if you a dude, you wearing a waist trainer, I don't know, bro. I don't know. A waist trainer? I thought that was for like the chicks in the circus and shit, so they had that tiny waist. I don't know. I feel like a waist trainer is a bit overkill. Like, it'd be one thing if you got a spank on or something. You at the Grammys or something, you ain't been hitting the gym. So you wearing a spank, a girdle. You got a little girdly spank. You know, that's one thing. But a tummy, what's a tummy? I mean, whatever this shit. Waist trainer, I don't know. I can't picture myself fucking going to Whole Foods with a fucking waist trainer and shit, pushing the cart. You guys, look at my waist. Like, damn, I told you away. It was 26 inches. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Bro, I'm too tall to have no motherfucking 26-inch waist and shit. I had a 26-inch waist when I'm in fucking 4th grade, man. Fuck that. Where are the organic vegetables? Got this waist trainer. I'm feeling marvelous. Marvelous, I tell you. I don't know about that, bro. And what do you do for females and shit? You know, you go to smash a chick. Motherfucker got that hourglass shape and you a dude. You know, like the actual hourglass. Like the literal, where it comes to a little point in the middle. With a little barely a little bit of sand come through. Bro, I don't know. Y'all motherfuckers got waist. Old media got waist trainers and shit. Just get your stupid ass in the gym and just lose waist, you know, width that way. Anyway, that's my. I know I'm gonna offend somebody because we live in a PC. Oh, I'm from the waist trainer society. Ego's a jerk. Bro, you can't say nothing. There's like a rights group for everybody. Y'all tripping. Hey, real brother, hey, he's tripping today. This man said a chastity belt. He said panty lot. I'm done. Let's talk about Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber. Hey, I thought he did. Ego, I be seeing you on Twitter thirsty for one of those badass Latina chicks from New York. Bro, you stalking me? What the fuck? Ego, I've been watching you watch other women. Oh, bro, whatever. That's what's up. I don't know what I did that was thirsty, but I know you lying. I'm not thirsty, bro. You sound thirsty. You motherfucker. I've been watching you. Oh, fuck yeah, Ego. I seen you looking at. You thumbed up the bitch picture. Oh, yeah. Fucking. It was like, bro, see what's wrong with this? I'm thirsty for the woman's picture, and you thirsty for what I'm doing. What the fuck? Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my phone and my cell at the bottom. I sent you 2 letters in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was the problem at the post office or something. Bro, you see what this is? He worried about what I'm doing. Bro, I'm a grown-ass man. Leave me alone. Anywho, shout out to Real Brother 32. See, I allegedly I'm watching women. They trying to make me like the next Kovalev and Cosby and all that shit. And they watching me. Weird. What's his name? Shamar? Yo, bro. Please stop. Shamar. I don't think I've ever met like I know like Shamar Moore, but I never really just met no actual Shamar. Yeah, that sound like you watching me. That sound like something. Your name is Shamar. I'm fucking Shamar Shazam. That's what he go by. Shazam. He said King Canil. That's what I'm saying. Oh, let's call this motherfucker Ego. Oh, you looking at any women? You swimming in women in your own condominium. Oh yeah, I got condoms in you got many of them in the condominium. Swimming in women in linen. John Lennon. Oh yeah, you like the Beatles, John Lennon, Yoko Ono. I'm coming after you. Oh no. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Yoko Ono, I'm coming after you. Oh no. Like John Lennon, swimming in lemon in women and linen. Okay. These dudes be obsessed with me. This shit is really sad. But what's up with my dude? Real brother, bro, he's feeling ornery right now. I can see everything he's been saying is he's snapping on y'all. J-Dog, what's poppin'? How's it been? How you been? I'm back at this bitch. I'm about to slap Comcast. Oh, you didn't have no internet for a minute. Yeah, J-Dog been holding it down too. You stupid dog. Bro, no, these dudes be like really obsessed with me. Like, how come I make a video about boxing and they won't shut up about it? Like, I'm not the promoter. If you don't like, listen, whoever don't like my work, that's good. I don't give a fuck. Don't watch me. Like, how you not, something is not your cup of tea, but you won't stop talking about it. Like, I have to, like, when Eddie Hearn says something, this is what I do. I get paid to do this. You feel what I'm saying? I'm getting paid to talk about boxing. So if Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua or Fury or whoever say something cockamamie or crazy, or Dillian White or whatever, this is what I'm getting paid to inform and, you know, give my views and stuff like that. I've been doing this for years. Motherfuckers be worried about me, like my own opinion. Like, this shit is called YouTube. This is not us tube or we tube or me tube. This is YouTube. Worry the fuck about you. If you don't like what I'm talking about, that's cool. Leave me the fuck alone. The craziest thing I saw is a Mexican dude who makes the ego block me video. I ain't worried about it. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't watch that. Don't send me no shit like that. That's just a waste of my day. I could be productive. They can talk about me, whoever. I don't give a fuck, because I be at the fights. Deontay said again, Joshua ain't in the picture. Yeah, I seen Eddie Hearn try to get mad at that. Robbing the fans for Undisputed. Oh my God, bro. Shooters, I got this one. Stop worrying. You come stop me from worrying about DAZN. I'll wait for that moment. Fuck is you talking about? He said, okay, listen, shooters, don't touch him. Don't touch him. I got this one. His name is Ricky Tiki Timbo, No Sar Rembo, Charlie Bradley Rucci, Pitberry Pimbo. Let me get Rico, or what, Ricola, whatever the fuck your name is, Sanchez, Dirty Sanchez. I got you. Okay. Let's get it. I've been looking for you. Deontay Wilder said again, Joshua ain't in the picture for a fight. That's because he's fighting February 22nd against Tyson Fury, and Joshua's profile has taken a major hit, strike one. Then he says he's robbing the fans of Undisputed. He has a fight February 22nd, strike two. He's the biggest coward I've ever known. You don't know him, strike three. In boxing, disgrace. Oh, but Joshua messed me around. Schoolgirl. So, why didn't Joshua take the $50 million and fight in America, only to lose in America for less money? That's all you got to answer. Don't tell me nothing else. Don't tell me nothing. Why did he turn down? Oh, they trying to double team me? That's what's up. Get banga, ya get bang, will ya get bang, mate, bro. That double team shit don't work because I can only deal with one hot seat at a time. So my shooter's just gonna erase him, erase the extra. Offer, block him. Listen, I ain't got time to waste. Thank you for playing. Get Rico out of here. When they hate, donate. So that's $1. Okay. Who else? Who next? I won. Who next? Who next, bro? I won. Who next? What's popping? Shout out to Rico Taylor. You see how easy I chop these boys up every time. I chop these boys up. Bottom line is Joshua turned down $50 million plus 50% of the back end money to hide and fight Povetkin, and he got whooped by a 5-week fat guy in Andy Ruiz late terms for less money. Makes no sense. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua overplayed their hand. It's that simple. Bro, the DAZN clout chase is like otherworldly. It really is. Like, look, this is Boxing News 24. Watch. Tell me the DAZN clout chase ain't out of this world. This is the articles. Haney versus Broner, great breakout fight for Devin, says Eddie Hearn. That's the title of an article. Is Broner versus Devin Haney. Devin Haney's injured, right? Broner asked for a ridiculous amount of money, $20 million, which probably at this point, Broner lost to Mikey Garcia, had a draw with Jesse Vargas, and lost to Pacquiao. I believe those are his 3 fights. So he's probably not going to get $20 million on another network. So why is Eddie Hearn still talking about Devin Haney? So look, that's one. Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin negotiations close to being done. Okay, that's a second article. The negotiations are close to being done with Povetkin, like I said before, right? Watch. You seen that, right? I just showed you. The negotiations are close to being done with Povetkin for, look, Dillian White trolling Andy Ruiz Jr. on Instagram. Andy Ruiz said he's about to announce his opponent soon. It's not Dillian White, he said previously. And this is Dillian White in the comment section. Who are you fighting? Barbecue ribs? Ha. That's another clout chase. Shall we continue? So that's 2 clout chases. Dillian White is targeting Andy Ruiz, who has his own opponent that he says he's going to announce and is imminent. And he's going to announce him soon. Smash the like button. And this is the latest information coming out. Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin negotiations close to being done. But you won't stop talking about Wilder and Andy Ruiz, 2 of which you are not fighting. Right? More clout chasing. Boxing News 24. Eddie Hearn furious at Wilder for saying Joshua is out of the picture. More clout chasing. Eddie Hearn talks Jamal Charlo offer. More clout chasing. Bro, it's nonstop. Like, this is all, the reason I'm saying clout chasing is because this ain't growing no legs. Like, okay, just tell me, the WBC says Dillian White ain't getting the fight this year. They're not ordering the mandatory. Wilder is presumably tied up for a trilogy. He still has to get past Tyson Fury and see what the fuck happens. Nobody's worried about Dillian White versus Wilder, but Wilder keeps getting mentioned by Dillian White. That's one. Andy Ruiz says, you didn't want no smoke. He said his piece. Dillian White rebuttal said his piece. Weeks later, Dillian White is still talking about Andy Ruiz, who just yesterday said he's going to announce his next order of business, who he's fighting next. But the rumors and reports saying that Dillian White is going to fight Povetkin. Meanwhile, Michael Hunter, who's signed with DAZN and a good fighter and a tricky style in general, and I thought he beat Povetkin, he's signed to Eddie Hearn in Rematch Room, and Dillian White never even said nothing. Michael Hunter's sitting up here calling himself the boogeyman. He's a tricky fighter, and he's signed with DAZN. I would rather see Dillian White, Michael Hunter, than Michael Hunter versus, Joe Costanza in Dillian White versus Povetkin. This is why I call it Rematch Room. It's the same shit over and over. Bro, how many times Povetkin, what is it? Like, bro, it's the other thing I don't like about this is how many chances is Povetkin gonna get? Like, I'm not saying your career is over, but you have to climb back up the ladder. Dillian White is a highly ranked person who is the number 1 for Wilder. So that's basically, if he beats Dillian White, then he gets a Wilder mandatory slot. How many chances does the same motherfuckers need to get? David Price and Dave Allen and Dave Matthews Bands and Alexander Povetkin, Carlos Takam. Bro, Povetkin had an opportunity to fight Klitschko, got dropped twice or so, and lost. Later on, he had an opportunity to fight Wilder, failed a drug test, fight gets canceled. He had an opportunity to fight Bermane Stiverne for an eliminator to be the mandatory for Wilder shortly after, the same year, a couple months later, because the meldonium, there was like a loophole. He failed another drug test for something else. So that's 3 opportunities to get close to a title and or a title shot, right? Then he had an opportunity versus Joshua. He did good in the first couple rounds. Then he gets knocked out. Then he had an opportunity with Michael Hunter, someone who should be ranked. I thought he lost that fight. Now he get Dillian White. Bro, that's like 6 opportunities that just going to the same man. Why can't Dillian White fight Philip Ergovich? Why can't Dillian White fight Michael Hunter, who called him out? It's the same match. We have to keep watching Povetkin and Dave Price and Dave Hollister and shit. Blackstreet. No diggity. I like to bag it up. Bro, it's just the same shit. Yeah, smash the like button. The real is back. The real is back. It's just nonstop clout chase. Devin Haney versus Broner. I don't see it happening, despite the. Oh my gosh, Leatherface is back. What the fuck? Let me close the window. Man, come on. Anyway, that's my thought. Is Devin Haney's injured? The Broner fight don't look likely. Broner's asking for an ungodly amount of money to not have any wins in the in his last couple fights. A draw. I thought he beat Jesse Vargas, to be fair, but the judges didn't score it. So as his record sits, he has 2 losses, a draw in his last 3 fights. I don't see him getting $20 million. So basically, it's probably not going to happen. Plus, there's already other different issues. Al Heyman probably wants to move Broner how he wants to move him, stuff like that. And DAZN continually keeps talking about all this stuff that doesn't happen. Like, when are we going to get to the point where this stuff is manifested? Like, imagine Michael Jordan wouldn't be a great player if all he did was talk about how he's been practicing and he don't deliver them shots in the game. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the reality, especially in America. You must, it is absolutely imperative that you deliver. You can't just, imagine if you ordered a pizza and they never came. Then are you going to go on Yelp and give the pizza place 5 stars? Probably not, because the pizza never came. The delivery driver was fucking bitches, got sidetracked. Whatever happened. So it's shocking to me that people keep saying all this stuff about Eddie Hearn, like promoter of the year. These various things. And what big fight has Eddie Hearn made? Like, and I'm talking about something that's big worldwide. You see what I'm saying? Like something that's big worldwide, like preferably in America. Like he said, this American Takeover, I still ain't seen it. Main event, Mark, what's popping? I still ain't seen this big colossal fight, and none of it. Charlo's saying, man, stop hitting me up. Call out. He said, I don't do that. You put the fucking fight together. Charlo was going in on him. He called him a stupid ass and all this stuff. It's just like the UK is the only one that I feel like even fuck with this shit. Like this is my real constructive criticism for DAZN right now. Their first quarter is pretty boo boo, and I ain't talking Demetrius Andrade. It's pretty boo boo. It's doo doo, baby, right? Why is it taking so long to put these fights together? Every time. All these fights seem like they're taking, like Canelo's next fight. We don't know nothing. It's almost like they're waiting for PBC because they know they don't have certain fights, so they want to see what Top Rank or PBC is doing, so before they finalize anything. You see what I'm saying? Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. See, because listen, now this is the fun part. They say, oh, ego, blah blah blah. You're being biased. Prove me wrong. I can't wait for this. Tell me what I'm saying here is wrong. If we look at all the fights that are in limbo and people's career where we have absolutely no idea what the fuck is next, that are like named guys, it's an exorbitant amount. Like Billy Joe Saunders, is he getting the Canelo fight? Is he fighting someone else? Caleb Smith, who's he fighting? What's Andre's next look? Dillian White versus Povetkin, is that happening? Joshua Pulev, is it happening? Who else is with DAZN? I think I just said Andre. We don't know Canelo's next fight. Bro, these are all the start. Triple G's next fight ain't been announced. Is Logan Paul fighting Antonio Brown? Like, none of these fights have been announced. None of them. Like, you could at least say at the very bare bones minimum, Top Rank has announced a couple guys. Shakur Stevenson's next fight, that's already done. They got Jose Ramirez is likely to fight in Fresno. The rescheduling of his because of the coronavirus. Obviously, the biggest one is Wilder Fury 2. You see what I'm saying? We don't know about none of Usyk. When's his actual fight date? They saying it got pushed back and this and that and stuff. Bro, so we don't know when who he's fighting, when he's fighting, right? For sure. We don't know if Logan Paul AB is happening. We don't know if Triple G, is he fighting Camille Says Meta? If so, what city? Bro, it's just Dillian White. Is he fighting Povetkin? Like, how long? How don't you have none of these fights announced? None. Like, okay, Canelo fight, give it to him. His fights probably take a little bit more detail or whatever. But you don't have none of these, like Dillian White, Povetkin, just announce the shit. And then the whole meantime, Rematch Room keep talking about people you know they aren't fighting. It's insane. It's insane. You got to pull the trigger. Look, this is Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn on Jamal Charlo. He's out there telling every man and his dog that he's his own boss. Now he says, I don't sort my fight, send it to Al Heyman. You've had to offer probably 3 times what you've earned to Unify versus Andrade. Any chance of a reply? Bro, why do you care? Okay, my thing is this. Charlo, Andrade, this is a good fight. But there's inherent issues to make that fight. We know what those are, unless you want to play dumb. And if you want to play dumb, get off my channel. That's probably the best bet, because we intellectuals over here. So there's difficulties making that fight. Different agendas, different plans. Charlo just posted on his Instagram weeks ago, before Eddie Hearn's email and shit, that his fight date's coming soon. So it sounds like he already has his next fight lined up. Eddie Hearn wants to stall out the public and keep telling people about Charlo Andrade, a failed offer. Who gives a shit? It is a failed offer, and nothing at this moment is happening for it. Why do you want people to continue talking about Charlo and Andrade when it's not looking like it's going to be next? You're making no progress. You see what I'm saying? Like, how is that only a problem for me in new media? You are making no Dillian White versus Andy Ruiz. You sent the offer. It started to fizzle out and make no progress. So there's no real reason to keep entertaining Andy Ruiz and Dillian White, no matter what you think of the fight, if they are not going to fight. Andy Ruiz just said he fighting somebody else. Eddie Hearn wants you to he want to keep doing these hour-long interviews and all this shit, talking about shoulda, coulda, woulda, and oh yeah, I sent him an offer, and he says he's his own boss. Who care? I don't care. And like, did you really think Charlo was his own boss to the point where he's not going to speak to his advisor? Again, as I mentioned before, that's what we call playing dumb. You're playing dumb. If Charlo was his own boss like that, then why would he even have Al Heyman as an advisor? So you know that's not the drill, and you know that's not the move, and you know that's not how the fight gets done. But yet and still, Eddie Hearn chose to contact the fighter directly. That's cap. And bro, these fighters gotta stop even entertaining it. Like Broner jumped in Eddie Hearn's email and said something. Bro, he's looking for any ammunition and validation and conversations and exchange. The best thing is to do what Charlo did and leave him on red. You know what I'm saying? People gotta stand up on their own too. You know, imagine. You know what I hate seeing when I used to work at Lowe's or when I go to a grocery store, seeing them big ass kids with long ass legs, and because they're lazy, the parents got them in a stroller and their feet is dragging. Their parents just pushing them in the stroller. Like, that kid is too big to be in a stroller with his legs or dangling down where the wheels are at. He don't need to be in the stroller. He need to be walking, unless he has a condition, and you could tell it's not something that, you know, someone who has a condition. Everybody in boxing, they gotta walk on it's digital mob season. Everybody gotta walk on their own too, and stand on their own too. Make what you can make, and you know, and get it cracking. But I'm not here on my channel finna talk about all this hyperbole and like, oh, I sent him an email. Like, who cares? Like, would y'all be more impressed with all the girls that I hollered at and got nowhere with, or that dime that I hollered at and I pulled, and she's entertaining me, and now we're going on a date. Ain't nobody gonna give you credit for hollering at 50 chicks and not getting no rhythm from none of them. Why would anyone give me credit for that? And just be like, oh, he at least attempted to spit at 50 chicks and run game and, you know, take them out. No one cares. In America, at least, nobody really cares about that. We care about results. Just like these football teams. Coach an NFL team and go 0-6, 0-8. Your first 8 games. You finna be out of there. That's just what it is. The NFL, the team is not gonna, the general manager is not finna keep you and you had an 0-8 start to your season. It don't matter if it's your first year or not. Get with it or get lost. You feel me? Charlo pays Al Heyman to negotiate his contracts. How doesn't Eddie Hearn's calling Al stop Charlo from being his own boss? Facts. And the other thing is, you could be your own boss, but see, Eddie, that's what I'm saying. Is the Eddiots. Eddie Hearn trying to play this game. You know, he's trying to play game with fans and shit. The Eddiots, no, they lying, bro. Here's an example. Here's an example. Just because you're your own. Like, do you think the president writes all of his own speeches? Anybody? You don't think for some of the decisions that are made, a president relies on his cabinet? You think dumbass Trump is writing every speech? You see what I'm saying? A president, you know, Obama or anybody, they're not writing everything and every single decision. They just do it off of their own, you know, off the cuff, what they want, and don't check in with nobody. You see what I'm saying? Everybody at a high level has a team. You think Elon Musk don't have a team? You think Dr. Dre don't have certain people programming certain strings and chords and, you know, fine tuning the 808? You think just Dre from start to finish made every single beat from scratch, touched every single, you know, instrument? That's not how it works. He got engineers and he got people that fine tune little things, and like he get the foundation, you know, stuff like that. At the highest of levels, that's what it is. Everybody got a team. So you playing games if you think that these other, like Elon Musk, SpaceX, he just doing everything from start to finish by himself. Now he could have final say or like veto power or some shit like that. You know, he's the boss. But, you know, Bill Gates, all these motherfuckers, they not just, oh, I'm my own. Like, you think Jeff Bezos, because he runs Amazon, like I said, he has final say. He can have veto power. But you think every fucking decision he's making by himself? Come on, bro. So that just sounds stupid. Oh, I thought Charlo was his own boss. He could still be his own boss and get the opinion and the advice of, I don't know, an advisor. Tom Brady, probably the greatest quarterback, and I don't, you know, I'm not even a New England Patriots fan like that, but I give credit where credit's due. Tom Brady has like a sports, sports psychologist or some shit, like a what is, I forgot what they actually called it. It's like a sports mentor, or I forgot the term that they use for it, but it's basically like a sports shrink and a motivator and, you know, a personal councilman that gets his mind in the right space. It's still Tom Brady. The motherfucker still got 5 rings or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So you can't, oh, I thought Tom Brady's his own boss. He should get himself mentally clear. He shouldn't need something. Bro, that's not how life works. So you don't think Barry Hearn occasionally like chimes in and gives his son input? Sports psychiatrist? Yeah, something like that. It's just, come on, bro. So Charlo could be his own boss and still rely on his team. So he's his own boss to the point where you think his coach don't have no input. Al Heyman has no input. Come on, bro. Why the fuck do you have Ronnie Shields? Why do you have Al Heyman if you just make every fucking decision by yourself? They thinking Jeff Bezos out here driving the Amazon delivery trucks too. Exactly. So, you know, you almost have to be like of a lowered intelligence to even listen to what Eddie Hearn is saying and use this as your argument. You know? Oh, yeah, I thought Charlo was his own boss. I mean, he could still be the boss. There's a thing, like, you could be a young boss. I was a boss when I first started this business, but I know more about the business now than when I first started. So you could be a young boss and still, you're not on your Mayweather level yet. So you could still rely on people. Mayweather still relies on people, Mayweather still uses. So why? Okay, so that's a perfect example. Ain't nothing else need to be said after this. If Floyd Mayweather, no matter how much success he achieved it with Al Haymon. He didn't just start not relying on Al Haymon's advice. So why would you expect Charlo, a young boss, a younger boss, why would you expect him to make all these decisions without Al Haymon? And Floyd didn't even do that. Stupid. Bottom line, you ain't making these fucking fights. That's what it is. That's what it is. As far as the Wilder shit, like you guys see in the title, you guys got to smash the like button. Someone do a like check. I'm going to drink some water, do a like check. Let me know where we're at. Most Fortune 500 companies have a team of advisors and lawyers. Big facts. And you got to humble yourself because you're not an expert at everything. If someone went to law school, they might know more about legal proceedings than you. Hey, we got to get these likes past 200. Come on, people. Come on. I'm telling you, these streams are going to get a lot shorter because I get a lot done outside of this. If y'all enjoy them, you better show that you enjoy them or they're going to get far and few in between and shorter. The money coming in. The origin of the word Tuscaloosa means black warrior. I didn't know that. Wilder is just that. Bomb squad. Facts. What is the procedure to donate? Hit the $, click on any of the link. Yeah, we got to get them likes up. You feel me? Get them up. Get them up. The other clout chasing is with Wilder. Things seem to be going very well for Wilder. Old media's in a panic, like always, because they know they're forced to face the music if Tyson Fury loses based on everything they've said. So now you already see them. This is what they do, man. I don't see how anybody can even trust old media at this point because old media will talk a good game, and when it comes down to it, they ain't about it. Michael Woodard. He said shalom and salute. Oh, appreciate you. Bro, old media, they already, ESPN asked a question on the media day, and they're already trying to make a patsy or an excuse for Tyson Fury to lose. And I've already discussed this. I'm going to say it again. Right? I'm going to say it again. Deontay Wilder, the ESPN question was something to the effect of Tyson Fury took so much punishment versus Otto Wallin that he's basically not going to be the same fighter headed into the sequel, into the rematch. But the funny thing is, this is what old media tries to do. They try to give non-black fighters all the credit, especially if there's a fighter with the complexion for the protection, a white fighter like Otto Wallin. He did great. He did a great job, but he lost the fight. They want to give the white fighter, Otto Wallin, they want to give him the credit for tenderizing Tyson Fury or hammering him or hurting him to the point where he's damaged goods, basically. This is what they do to black fighters. So I'm supposed to believe that Tyson Fury is damaged goods because of Otto Wallin. But the funny thing is, like I said on my stream yesterday, immediately after the press conference when I heard that, you can check that easily and determine that's bullshit. Because how come Wilder don't get credit for putting Tyson Fury in a mini coma, and the version of Tyson Fury that Otto Wallin gets, is the damaged good version? You're not going to just give some random white dude who fought after Wilder bludgeoned him, give him the credit for it, a guy that nobody was really even checking for. Shout out to Otto Wallin, but Bro, it's like, you know how people say the glass is half empty versus the glass is half full? Conveniently, when it's a black fighter, the glass is half empty. And then when it's a non-black fighter, the glass is half full. This is the optical illusion that they try to play and the picture that they try to paint. So why wasn't Otto Violin fighting the damaged goods? He was only one fight removed from the Wilder fight that happened in December. Otto Violin fought him in Mexican Independence Day in September. So Tyson Fury had an easy 2 rounds with Tom Schwartz, a guy that he shouldn't have been fighting. And then he was one fight removed from Wilder destroying him. They don't want to give Wilder the credit, so they're not saying Otto Violin fought the softened up Tyson Fury. Somehow they're giving Violin the credit and saying Tyson Fury's damaged goods because of that cut shit. Man, stop it. And then ESPN had the nerve to, and keep in mind, ESPN is promoting this show, but the ESPN reporter, keep in mind, he said something to the effect of the Otto Violin was the most punishment that Tyson Fury has taken in his career, or arguably the most. How is that the most punishment when Tyson Fury or Violin, neither one of them got dropped in that fight? There was cuts, there was punishment, but Wilder knocked the man down twice and knocked him unconscious. So you mean to tell me you'd rather go through a Errol Spence, Sean Porter rugged war, versus getting knocked down only twice, but the second time you got knocked into oblivion? Come on, bro. By a menacing puncher. So basically, let's say Manny Pacquiao, you'd rather be Manny Pacquiao versus Eric Morales 1 or Manny Pacquiao after Marquez 4? Marquez 4, the fight was more even, but then he got laid to rest by Marquez's right hand. I would much rather be Pacquiao versus Eric Morales where he had a cut and it was just a rough, tough fight. The first Eric Morales fight, when Pacquiao was like, yes, I wanted my gloves, the clitoris. I'm like, clitoris? This motherfucker tripping. He was on Pacquiao on national TV talking about, yes, I asked before my fight, I asked for the clitoris. I'm like, you asked for the clitoris? What Pacquiao talking about? But he was trying to say Cleto Reyes, the brand. That motherfucker. In my fight with Morales, I asked for the clitoris. I'm like, bro, what the clitoris? This motherfucker tripping. But anyway, I'd rather be my clitoris. I don't know what Pacquiao talking about, but anyway, I'd rather be Pacquiao in the Morales 1 war with a bloody cut than Pacquiao when he got slept by Marquez, even though that fight was super even. Yes, I asked my strength and conditioning, Eugene. I asked him for clitoris. Like, you asked Eugene for some clitoris? What he said? He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Bro, block the rat. Brock Robert B. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck where you niggas from. Get him out of here. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Anyway, yes, my clitoris, my bite with blood. I asked for the Toradol and sea salt water. Yeah. Do. Yeah, I'm on that 222 shit. My shooter's like 2. You see, they always try to distract. Let's talk about some niggas. Like, we talk about all this Tyson Fury shit. Let's talk about the blacks. They always try to switch the subject to some shit. What the fuck? Not over here. You ain't changing this programming, partner. Yeah. But what about Charlo? Is he on drugs or what, bro? Fuck what you talking about? Def Mac. Oh my God, the money keep coming in. What can I say? We got a new channel member and the money keep coming in. Yo. Bro, he got clapped up. Yeah. Anyway, old media, they know. So as a result, they trying to just say whatever bullshit. Tyson Fury's not the same and all this. Bro, you remember? Bro, get these motherfuckers out of here. They suck. Old media suck, bro. They say Mayweather fought Cotto after the Margarito, after Pacquiao, so he was damaged goods. But then when Canelo fought him after he lost to Pacquiao, oh my God, the money keep coming in, bruh. Look, we getting members, we getting them $100, we getting the big buck. These is red chat, these is bloody chats. I told you the money keep coming in. This is what they mad at. Y'all better give it up to Brent Weary, Ego's Army alumni. I ain't saying shit until y'all give my man Brent Weary some of that. Yeah, get a drum or something. That man donated $100, big bucks. Yeah, we need more claps than that. Shout out to Brent. I'm gonna read your message after they bow down to the ruler, Brent. Y'all gotta bow down to Brent Weary. He's what counts out here. He made this possible. He's helping make this possible. You see, I got new gear. We got new gear on the channel, bro. It's over. Brent Weary, I told you $100. He didn't have to do that, but he did it. My man sent $100. I told you boxing was going to be lit, and Ego has turned a casual into a hardcore. Ego keep dropping that heat. You like it what you see. Yeah, we got that heat. New media, you already know. All facts. I can't help but to respect. Salute King Ego. Salute to the shooters and chats. I'll be in Vegas Wednesday and hope to cross paths. Salute Real Brother 32. Oh yeah, most definitely. Hope you have a safe flight or drive and enjoy yourself too. Khabib. Oh my God, the money keep coming in. Salute Ego. I think I'm gonna go to Wilder Fury. I do what the fans want. If the fans want it, then I got to do what the fans. Now check out my video. My man Rolando Rolly Romero is on the undercard. Knockout artist. That's a great Mayweather Promotions. They did their thing. They did their thing putting him on. That's my young boy. He's crazy. He wild. He been on the channel though. He's a friend of the channel. He's a knockout artist. He likes to get the knockout. So what better way to showcase him on a fight with another person like that? Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated and furious. Fast and the Furious. I like when Wilder be making up the words. Wilder was on the media call. He said, then I seen Tyson Fury body hit the campus. That man said campus instead of canvas. Damn. This motherfucker country. He said Tyson Fury body hit the campus. It's canvas, Wilder. But I ain't gonna tell him that to his face. He might motherfucking knock me out. Yeah, Rolly got hand. He said his body, once his body hit that campus. Oh shit, his body, Wilder hitting too hard. Motherfucker knock you back to school, escuela. Bro, he'd knock your ass back to community college. That motherfucker knock you back to salon. You be on the dean's list in no time. Fucking with Wilder. You know, valedictorian. He'll knock your ass back to that campus. Yeah. Shout out to Brent Weary. Shout out to Banos. Yeah, Wilder, man, he's getting. I'm proud of the guy because I feel like he's come a long way. Like his public speaking and like the way bro, he's the man. See, y'all can say whatever y'all want. I was the first to say it on this YouTube stratosphere. Wilder's the face of boxing. Canelo, bro, Wilder's media call was fun. It was fun to be on. I've been on media calls and I'm just like, man, hang up. But I'm just doing it for y'all and shit. And some of them are boring. Canelo don't do that. Canelo ain't never do no interviews that he barely even say anything. He's like always serious and shit like that. Wilder's an actual character. Wilder was saying some funny shit. Bro, he said, what did he say on the media call? He said, yeah, if that cut open again, it's going to probably spray blood everywhere. I might get a little blood on me. That's all right. What? Bro, he said, I'm going to get a little bit of his blood on me. That's okay. We could work with that. I'm like, this dude is a fool, bro. He said he's not tripping if he get Tyson Fury blood on him. That's okay. Man, Wilder's a character. Where can I write for you? Business inquiries. Directed by ego at gmail.com. Holla at me. Yeah, because we going to, man, I'm going to do some expansion. 2020, we got to do some expansion. Take over this game even more. He said, God may have mercy, but I won't. Wilder's a fool, bro. It would be great if Canelo spoke English. He does, but he just don't feel comfortable, I guess, doing whole interviews in it. Yeah, bro, we about to take this game up a notch. New media winning. It's the best time. Yeah, but Canelo's demeanor, even if he said it in English, I feel like his personality, he not going to really say nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't really build fight. That's not his lane. He's not like a showman, Roy Jones or something. The clout chasing is getting ridiculous, though. Look what my boy Rolly did to the dude. This is his opponent. He fought on Danny Garcia undercard. Bro, that don't look too good. Look at my man Rolly. Look how he did him, bro. That motherfucker look like he got shot. Y'all got to check out my man Rolly. That's some power. Bro, he looked like a chalk outline. You remember on Coming to America when he went in that apartment and there was that chalk outline? That motherfucker said, bruh, he was playing Call of Duty. That ain't from no fight. That's from Call of Duty. You motherfuckers be on the roof camping and shit. That's that camp out. When y'all be camping out on that Black Ops, you feel me? Bro, you got clapped from the Black Ops Call of Duty shit. Bro, he looked like the Jordan logo. Hold on. That motherfucker look like Jordan, don't he? He looked like the campus Jordan. Wilder got me saying campus instead of canvas. Bruh, these the retro air bodies. You got body. That's crazy. That's insane, bro. This man Rolly violent. God damn. This shit look crazy. That look like he got like stomped by multiple people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Rolly, you gotta chill, dog. Hey, my man Rolly gotta chill, bro. He gotta chill, bro. That don't look right. You did too much, Rolly. I mean, I know you wanted to win the fight, but you did too much. Hey, and see, this what I'm saying, bro. Look at my man Rolly. Oh my God. Watch this. Watch this punch. Watch. Watch. Oh. Watch this. That man hooked. That shit look crazy. Bro, Rolly crazy. When I see him, he be just talking about people he knocked out in the gym. Like, he don't even say hi or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He just be like, yeah, I knocked this guy out in the gym. What the fuck? Hey, you crazy. This dude crazy, bro. This man is crazy. Like, you don't even say, like, what's up? How you been? I killed this guy in the gym. And then we put his body in the janitor's closet. Oh, shit. You tripping, bro. But listen. You should interview Wilder. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's my man. Listen. Bro, man, come on. I told Rolly he had to stop posting that shit in the gym because people don't want to fight him. They see you just hitting people. See, this what I'm talking. This what I'm talking about with the clout chase. Floyd Mayweather said that Ryan Garcia, he'll give him X amount of money, put like 250 up, 250K. Ryan Garcia said he wasn't making that much money, like 100,000 before he renegotiated his deal with Golden Boy. Floyd said beat Rolly, a Mayweather promotion fighter, get Tank, but yet and still we keep hearing about Oscar De La Hoya call out on behalf of Ryan Garcia, call out Tank, but why not fight Rolly? That, to me, that makes sense, because I personally, I want to see that guys are ready for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to see people get stepped up like that. I feel like Tank has accomplished more, you know, being the champion. Ryan Garcia and Rolly haven't been champions yet. You get what I'm saying? Tank is a fucking 3-time champion in different divisions. So he's a popular star. So work up to that. Rolly versus Ryan Garcia would be an excellent fight, and it would be a meaningful fight. Rolly just entered the top 10. You know? So my theory is this: go through someone like Rolly, and then now you can make more of a claim. See, look, Rolly got in the top 10. That's why I feel it's clout chasing. You just go to the top of the totem pole, like, and I don't like that for fighters. I don't want to see you're fighting someone Tank knocked out in 2017, Francisco Fonseca. You're fighting him, and then go straight to Tank. That, I don't know. I feel like you have to build the fighter. Like even Teofimo. Okay, Teofimo just knocked out brutally in 2 rounds Richard Comey. So I feel like he's had the seasoning of, you know, the Mason Menards and that tall Japanese dude and Richard Comey, right? He's had the seasoning with those types of fights. Now if he fights Lomachenko, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Because he's a champion now. So I think it should be a crescendo. I think that's how it should be in boxing. Not like, let's see Ryan Garcia versus Jason Velez and these guys. Jason Velez, he didn't look bad in his last fight, but some of the other guys, like the fake Colin Kaepernick looking dude he knocked out, or Jose Lopez, you know, guys like that, Francisco Fonseca, and then you're just supposed to go straight to Devin Haney or Tank. I don't know. I'd like to see more of a crescendo, unless you're a mandatory or a champion. Loma and Lopez, it's not announced, but I think it'll get done. He said that his own diet. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you gotta get these fights done. That's what it is. But anyway, shout out to my man Rolly and Brent Weary. Damn, main event, Mark. Yeah, man, I'm not with all the clout chasing. Like, it's just too much. People are talking more about what they're not making that they hope to make than what's really happening. And I think some of it's fighter frustration. Fighters want to fight, but the people they align themselves with can't get this shit done. Like, I truly believe Terence Crawford will fight anybody. I really believe that. But if your promoter can't get it done, it can't get it done. See, the old days of promotion are different. It's gone. That shit is dead and gone. It's a new era. Digital mob, you know? It's a new time. Why do I want to talk about Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, have all these videos and back and forth, and he said this, and Crawford may ultimately fight Chris Van Heerden. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's like setting yourself up for failure. It's like a catfish. I think I'm the one that brought that term into boxing. This is literally a catfish. That's what these promoters are trying to survive off of, catfishes. Make damn good fights, however, whatever. And sometimes, and this is the thing, sometimes it's going to require you to bow down. Maybe Crawford can't get, 50-50. Maybe he has to get 60-40. But people don't want to explore those. They just, people want to talk about it. They don't want to explore the various options. But it doesn't make sense for the fans to get hyped over a great fight like Errol and Van Herding. Errol and Crawford, and then Crawford fight Van Herding. Talk about Andre versus Charlo and build up his whole promotion for a Lucas Keeler fight. To me, that don't make sense. And like, I would rather see Kell Brook versus Terence Crawford or two. It's not the best fight out there, but Brook he's big and he's experienced. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of it's just the same shit over and over. And most of it's coming from DAZN. I hate to tell you. I don't really hate it. I'm just telling you what it is. Mostly coming from DAZN. Like, look at all the names. Like, Eddie Hearn keep talking about Charlo and Andre. You're not making this fight. Why do I want to talk about Charlo and Andre like this? You know, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia will be colossal. Make it or don't. Like, it's all bark. There ain't no bite. You know? And then beyond that is, you got to really analyze this with DAZN. How are you so aggressively trying to make all these fights that are harder to make, sending offers, proving the emails and shit, but then the in-house fights, we don't see that same energy? Man, get this shit out of here, bro. Get this shit out of here. This shit is clout chasing. It is all cap. Listen to what I just said. How are you proving and showing emails and constant headlines, aggressively trying to make fights that are harder to make because of obvious reasons that we can't overlook, like promotional boundaries and, hey, we haven't made a massive fight with this fighter's team, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to omit that from the reality. But then I don't see that same energy for in-house fights. And then on top of that, Eddie Hearn said he don't like to put his own fighters against each other. Man, get this shit out of here. This is clout chasing. You know this shit ain't happening. That's why you keep talking about it. Like, the world don't revolve around fucking Andy Ruiz. He ain't that fucking big size-wise. He's not a planet. So, Dillian White, you try to make the Andy Ruiz fight. Cool. You thought that was a good fight, even though coming off a bad loss to Joshua. Cool. You try to make it. No shame in that. It fizzled out and went nowhere. What's popping with Dillian White, Luis Ortiz? That's another Heyman fighter. So you don't just go through one branch and then that branch break off. Okay, we can't use that branch no more. Okay, go to another Al Heyman branch. Fight fucking Luis Ortiz. That's a great fight. Dillian White, Luis Ortiz. I don't care if he's an old man. I don't care about none of that shit. Because the people that these other guys is fighting, and including Dillian White, are old. And Wilder said the same thing. You notice how new media, I say this shit, and it just, you see fighters say the same shit I'm saying? Bro, Marish Weck is 40 years old. Povetkin is 40 years old. They were all born in the same year. Unless you have Luis Ortiz's birth certificate that show me that wasn't his actual birth year. Which I know you don't, because when you're defecting from a country like Cuba, you don't really think about having ID and all this shit to come to a new land. So anyway, Povetkin, Marish Weck are born in the same year, if you look at their box rec, the same exact year as Luis Ortiz. So what does that help calling Luis Ortiz old, but you just fought Marish Weck and didn't look good? You're about to fight Povetkin, and no one's asking for that. Beyond Luis Ortiz, rematch room fighter, Michael Hunter, who's a good fighter, who really beat Povetkin, called you out and said he's the boogeyman. Why not make that fight? Fresh matchup, put Michael Hunter in the mix. I need to see stuff about Michael Hunter too. Why not fight Dillian White and Philip Ergovich, another rematch room fighter? You keep pussyfooting and making these weak-ass matches and wondering why the DAZN ship ain't taking off. And you're not going to make a surviving game plan off of clout chasing. Like, hey, yeah, if I just mention Andy Ruiz and Wilder, then it takes off for me. Bro, it's the same thing. That's why I call it rematch room. It's the same thing over and over and over again. How is Michael Hunter not in the queue? How is Philip Ergovich not getting Dillian White? Daniel Dubois, he's fighting. Frank Warren got Daniel Dubois fighting Joe Joyce. He just got Joe Joyce. That's an awesome heavyweight fight. No complaints. I need to see stuff about Joe Joyce, especially after the Brian Jennings fight. And Daniel Dubois has stuff to prove. So that's a great fight. That's the thing with Eddie Hearn is, bro, what he's doing, this soft UK bullshit matchmaking that he's doing is watering down my sport. It really is. It's watering down. Like, I can understand if you don't like your Kool-Aid too sweet, but if it's supposed to make two liters or whatever, a pitcher full of Kool-Aid, and you put a gallon of water, then it's not going to have no flavor because you have way more water than you do the sugar and Kool-Aid powder, because it's all about, the volume of the water you would be putting in. That's what Eddie Hearn is doing. He has one Kool-Aid packet and 1 cup of sugar, and he's putting a gallon of water in it. There's no flavor. You won't be able to taste it because with that much water, that Kool-Aid packet and sugar ain't going to taste like nothing, It's all about like the portion size, if you will. You have fighters that could and should be fighting, named guys that people don't mind seeing, but you're not mixing and matching them. So you watering it down by making Dillian White. Like, just make fucking AJ Dillian White. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? That's a better fight. That's not even my number one fight, but it's better than Pulev and Povetkin for the, like, Dillian White. If you look at it, this is why I call it rematch room. Dillian White's whole fight recent career has been compromised of other guys. They're just passing around the same guys over and over and over and over again. For example, Marish he had already lost to Klitschko, but he lost to a DAZN fighter on a HBO card, actually. Gerald Miller was on the Danny Jacobs card. Gerald Miller stopped Marish. Somehow Marish comes back into the picture and gets the Dillian White fight. Joseph Parker was matched with Anthony Joshua, loses immediately off of that Anthony Joshua loss, fights Dillian White. Anthony Joshua, a couple years ago, knocked out Povetkin, as did Klitschko, and Povetkin ducked Wilder with the drug test fail. But more recently, Joshua just beat him in September when he ducked Wilder. So why does Dillian White just keep fighting people that Anthony Joshua beat? What does that prove? So one fighter, Gerald Miller, beat Marish. Then Parker, off of his loss that Joshua beat, you want to match Dillian White with him. They wanted to make Andy Ruiz immediately after Joshua beat him and got his belts back. And then they couldn't get that fight. So now you're going to do Povetkin, another guy he beat. Why does that's precisely why I call it rematch room. Why does he have to fight all these guys that other matchroom guys beat? Philip Ergovich. Wilder, okay, Chris Arreola, then Wilder, then Anthony Joshua, then Dominic Brazil, all knocked out Eric Molina, then Philip Ergovich gets him. But why can't you make Philip Ergovich versus Dillian White? Because he hasn't been through the ringer like that. I just told you, Eric Molina got knocked out by Chris Arreola, got knocked out by Wilder, got knocked out by AJ, and got knocked out by Dominic Brazil. Then later fights Philip Ergovich. And he's supposed to be this standout amateur. But if you made Dillian White, his only loss is to Joshua. And I thought he lost the first Chisora fight. Philip Ergovich undefeated. See how that's instantly a better matchup? Michael Hunter, if I'm not mistaken, his only loss is to Usyk, who's a great fighter. So why not put Dillian White with Usyk? I mean, not Usyk, with Michael Hunter. That's not what they're doing. Instead, what they are doing is just keep recycling the Expendables cast and making the same fight over and over and over again. Joshua beat Povetkin, Joshua beat Parker, Joshua beat Ruiz. Those are the guys that he wants to give to Dillian White. It's like hand-me-down clothes. Joshua's he's big brother, and he grew and he has his own job, and he's buying his own fresh gear, right? And now his old clothes that he can't fit too good or that are out of style, you hand them down to the little brother. That's exactly how they run in Rematch Room. Okay, Eric Molina got knocked out by Wilder and AJ. So now Philip Ergovich is supposed to be a big thing. So we'll give him. Bro, it's not even creative. It's not creative. Meanwhile, we're getting Wilder Fury that was left on the cliffhanger. We're getting Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois, they're both undefeated. That's a good fight. How you going to complain about that? How you going to complain about that? Two undefeated guys. You see? They don't want to Rematch Room does not want to. It's like just think of a kid. Let's say you went to a diner and all the food that they cook, if it's never fresh and it's just leftover remnants from the night before. Like they're using the old grease to cook the food and fry the chicken and fries from yesterday night that they just put saran wrap over and it's never fresh. That's literally what Rematch Room is doing. That's why I call it Rematch Room. You can occasionally change the grease out. I don't know if you guys know anything about cooking, but when you use old grease, sometimes it tastes like if you cook whatever you cooked in it, the grease starts to taste like whatever else you were cooking in it. You know what I'm saying? If you're recycling the grease. That's literally what they're doing. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce is a fresh match that I really want to see. Hang on, hasn't Wilder had how many rematches? Bro, he had, 2 fights? One Stavern was a mandatory, and Luis Ortiz is a fight that motherfuckers like you said he was hurt and bought time. So, what does that mean? Bro, I didn't say you could never have a rematch, dummy. They can't fuck with me. Y'all see that. I didn't say that rematches don't ever make sense. But just like Top Rank did with Pacquiao. Pacquiao didn't need to fight Bradley 3 times. I thought Pacquiao won every 3 fight, all 3 fights. It just kept selling you the same shit. Slave Room can't make good matchups because of its weak stable, and the stable that doesn't want to fight each other, somehow it's PBC's fault. I disagree with that. I think they have enough people where they can make these fights. They're not doing it. Hey, block this other motherfucker too. Block Wheels 100. Get the fuck up out of here. Anyway, block him. Block him. The bottom line is I don't think it's the stable. They're not matching them with it. Usyk versus Dillian White, make it happen. Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White, make it happen. Philip Ergovich is supposed to be nice, matching with Dillian White. Michael Hunter versus Dillian White. Literally, I just went through 4 or 5 fights that are all better than Dillian White fighting Povetkin. Povetkin is not, bro. He was getting swarmed by Michael Hunter, who just moved up to the weight, and I thought he lost that fight. They're not. You got to make fresh matches at least some of the time. When's the last time you seen a Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, 2 undefeated fighters with something major to lose? And they don't have to fight each other. They could string it out and water it all, and you seen Eddie Hearn make that fight. Name the last person. Name the last person like that was a prominent guy and you could string it out and just keep having them fight. Like Daniel Dubois, he was fighting like Yokozuna and shit, weird people. This is a good fight. They could have just kept having him fight the Yokozunas and Antonio Brown, big brother with the dyed beard. They could have did it, but they didn't. They said, okay, we're gonna make this fight. Like, when's the last time you seen Dillian or Joshua fight someone with 1 loss and like a respected loss? Like Anthony Joshua, Dillian White 2. Dillian White's only sole losses to Joshua. They don't make that happen. Michael Hunter has 1 loss. He's not worn out. Like he knocked out Ustinov. I thought he beat Povetkin. He beat and knocked out Martin Bacoli, who spars with Joshua. Why won't Dillian White? Why can't you make Michael Hunter Dillian White? That's the problem. It's not the stable. It's not because, truth be told, he got a better stable than Golden Boy. is they're not matching the stable with nobody. They're not making fresh matches. They're putting guys like David Price and Dave Allen and Carlos Takam and Marish Weck and Eric Molina and the Rematch Room Way and Povetkin, and they just keep putting them in the same queue. And okay, Joshua beat him. He's the top of the total. That's that UK bullshit matchmaking shit. Joshua beat Eric Molina. 6 years later, Philip Ergovich gets him. Bro, when you gonna get a fresh fact? Like, Wilder fought Luis Ortiz. Ortiz was undefeated. So you had a prominent PBC guy that they've built in Wilder. And when he fought Luis Ortiz beaten Bryant Jennings, beaten Dave Allen, Tony Thompson, undefeated boogeyman. Why won't Eddie Hearn do that? Like Triple G versus Andrade. That would be an example. Triple G has one loss. It should have been the loss to Jacobs too, but on paper he had one loss. And you won't put him in with Andrade, who's undefeated. So Andrade versus a guy with only one loss, and it's respected. You know, losing to Canelo, there's no shame in that. They won't make those matches. Like I keep saying, you want to make an omelet, you got to crack a few eggs. They keep putting Golovkin, like even Golovkin-Derevyanchenko. In my opinion, Derevyanchenko should only have the Jacobs loss because he beat Triple G. Why can't Golovkin fight Derevyanchenko again? You see? That's why it's rematch room. They just keep rematching the same people, and then there's a good rematch or a decent one like AJ Dillian White. They don't make that rematch. They won't make Derevyanchenko versus Triple G. Instead, we got to watch Camille Ceresreta. Man, get out of here. It's the same shit over and over and over. Just imagine eating the same meal with a different side every fucking day for a week. You know, like, okay, meatloaf is good, but I don't want to eat it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or go to different people's houses and eat everybody's meatloaf only. You know, you want some variety. And that's where DAZN and Eddie Hearn can improve, in my opinion. And ain't nobody trying to see the same shit over and over and over again. Like I said, how many opportunities does David Price need or get? Derek Chisora, that's another person that they have in the queue. Like Derek Chisora, he's cool. I'm not saying these people can't have careers, but how do they keep getting important fights, but Michael Hunter ain't getting it? Like, how does Derek Chisora get more opportunities than Michael Hunter? Because you expect Derek Chisora to lose or whatever, and you don't want that, bro. It's a strategy. You don't know if Dillian White could beat Michael Hunter or Luis Ortiz, so you don't even want to chance it. But you think he has a good chance to beat a 40-year-old Povetkin who's no longer on drugs and don't look the same. So, as a result, you would rather make a more recycled fight with a flatter, worn-out Povetkin. That's what it's about. Michael Hunter looks absolutely fresher than Povetkin. So why is a youthful or younger Dillian White going to fight a 40-year-old? Man, come on, bro. Why didn't he fight Michael Hunter, who's probably closer to his age and who has looked fresher with only one loss versus however many Povetkin got? And he should have lost his last fight. See? And like I said, when it's a rematch that would be cool, like AJ and Dillian White, doesn't get made. You know, a rematch with Derevyanchenko for Triple G would be great. Doesn't get made. Ain't nobody trying to watch it. So good luck to Eddie. Like Charlo said, Eddie boy. Good luck. It's not going to work in America, especially. You trying to string this shit out too far. Like, just make some. Like, I don't want to hear from no UK dude until they fight Luis Ortiz. Like, I'm talking about what they have to say about Luis Ortiz is irrelevant. I don't care about any active UK fighters' commentary regarding Luis Ortiz until they fight him. They refuse to fight the man, but he's old. I don't need to hear that. Because if he's that much of a gimme, beat him. Listen, if I said I'll give you $10 million to go walk up to this sixth grader and take that lollipop out of his hand, Who wouldn't do it? I'm giving, all you have to do is walk up to this 6th grader and, this 13-year-old, 6th, 7th grader, take that lollipop out of his hand, $10 million. You be like, oh, shit, all right, watch this. You ready? And then you gonna walk up and take that. Now, if that 6th or 7th grader was Mike Tyson and he looking crazy or some shit, you gonna rethink that. You like, oh, you want me to take it for him? What about him over there? Mike Tyson like, yeah, I dare you. Come and take the lollipop. I'll fuck you in the ass in front of everybody. What? You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to at least think twice. If it's a little lap dog that look like it can't really do nothing, and you see $100 bill on the ground, you reach in that gate, reach your hand in there and take that $100 bill on the ground. You see a fucking pit bull slobbering and looking like he ready to clamp down on your shit, you might not. You have to weigh your options to see if that $100 bill is worth it, and you're gonna reach your hand into his territory. When that pit bull's foaming at the mouth and shit, he look like he been waiting all year for this. He can't wait to bite your shit. Then you're gonna decide if that $100 is worth it. That's what you're getting from Rematch Room. They just trying to make this strategy, and people talking about Luis Ortiz. Oh, he's old. Okay, he's so old. Take that $100 bill from that pit bull. It's right there. His leash only extends a certain far. You got this. Take that $100 bill from him. They don't want to do that. They afraid to reach their hand in that pit bull's environment. You know what I mean? So they rather just, everyone talks about Luis Ortiz being old, but then they can fight someone who's washed in old and look worse than Luis. Luis Ortiz got knocked out by the heavyweight puncher of the century. Alexander Povetkin got dropped by Klitschko and knocked out by Joshua, but Joshua lost to Ruiz with 5 weeks notice. So Joshua's beatable, but Povetkin couldn't beat him. My G, you a fool. Man, I'm just saying what's real. The analogy king. Those UK fans, bro, I'm not hearing from no UK fans until they fix this mess that they're in. These UK fans stepped in dog crap, and it's on the bottom of their shoes, and they trying to be the only one in the house with shitty shoes and acting like the smell is not omitting from them. Like, everyone's like, God damn, what, you smell that? What is that? PU. Yeah, I smell it too. Yeah, it's on your fucking shoe. Go take your shoes off, go chop your feet off, something. It's looking sad, bro. But I'm not with all this clout chasing. You ain't making none of this shit, so what are we even wasting time for? Hey, Andy Ruiz, you like chocolate. You're fighting a barbecue rib. But what? But you're not fighting him. Why do I care about Dillian White antagonizing Ruiz? Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. That's why it looked like a script. So Dillian White, sworn enemy, supposed to be Joshua. He don't even really go in on Joshua. He don't even go in on Philip Ergovich. How you go in on everybody that you can't get to and get at, but then the people you should be able to have easy access to, you not going in on it. Bro, this shit is clout chasing. I don't care what nobody say. Listen to what I just said. How you going in on everybody that's afar, but then the people you should have easy access to, you're supposed to be sworn enemies with Joshua. I don't remember seeing all these headlines about Joshua ain't this and Joshua ain't that and Joshua's a bum and Joshua's an ass licker and all, you know what I'm saying? But then when it's Wilder and we know you ain't fighting him for obvious reasons, Fury 2 happening, and the WBC told you ain't getting the fight and they not ordering the fight this year, that's who you choose to keep talking about. Andy Ruiz said, I'm moved on. He ain't even talking about you. And you just going to his page and leaving a comment. This shit looks pathetic. It really does. Block covert racism. Fuck what you talking about. You see that $100 super chat? That shit's still lingering. I make more off of super chats than you make at your job. Fuck what you talking about. Yeah. Fuck what they talking about. Go back to your job, your pizzeria or wherever you work. Coming in trying to distract the message. We ain't hearing none of that. Yeah, get him out of here, bro. They hating. All they do is fill with hate. You're not strong enough for new media, bro. I'm from the UK. Most of our fans boo Eddie at the fights. It's the Eddieots and paid lackeys chatting crack. Wilder's attitude, ability, and career so far make him the face of boxing. Shout out to my man Gene, keeping it real. Yeah, man, Wilder, he's a personality. He's awesome and exciting to watch. Bro, it's over. I'm out. My voice hurts. I'm out. Shout out to everybody. Pacquiao just said that Wilder is fun as hell to watch. He's the new Mike Tyson. He reminds him of Mike Tyson. That's what he said to Yahoo Sports. It's over. Everything they try to hold new media back, they try to hold Wilder back, we broke through the fucking mold. And now you see a bunch of clout chasing. People can't make fights. Everything they stood for is not happening. Everything we stood for has happened. End of story. Shout out to Brent Weary, big dog in the super chat with the $100. And shout out to everybody, no matter how big or small. The super chat definitely helped the channel. Using my ESPN Plus link helps the channel. You guys can get the bundle now. Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu. One fee, $12.99 a month for all three services. And on that note, I am out. Hope you guys have a good day. And, we'll be back to talk more boxing. But keep it locked. Thank you, proud. But truth is the truth, and I'm glad it's spoken here. Yeah, that's what we do. New media. Everybody put that NM in. I was born in New Mexico, and I birthed new media. That's NM and NM. Let's get it. Holla at the boy. I can't wait for this Wilder Fury fight. I got an email too. They sent a schedule. They got a lot of programming. We working. New media.